Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Ryan Ledford, and the goal of this channel is to share practical leadership advice that you can start using today. Now let's get to the video. Today's video, we talk about the value of silence and stillness. As you know, noise keeps us from thinking clearly. Not just external noises, but constant input from everything. Most of us don't lack insights. Rather, we lack the space to hear them and to process them. If you find value in this content, please like and subscribe to the video, and I encourage you to drop a comment below. Constant stimulation. From the moment you wake up, your attention is pulled every direction, whether it's from your phone and notifications and a conversation or content, responsibilities. From the moment you wake up, your attention is being pulled everywhere. We are short on attention and overloaded with stimulants. Without a pause, life becomes reactive. You can't think ahead. You're just responding to all the things at the moment. Life becomes reactive. You move from one demand to the next without ever thinking if the things you're doing are even necessary. Stillness and discipline. Stillness doesn't come naturally. Again, we're bombarded by things all day, every day. So stillness doesn't come naturally. Rather, it has to be practiced. Stillness is choosing not to fill every moment, not to reach for the distractions, and not to drown out the discomfort. Stillness creates margin, and margin creates clarity. I'll say it again. Stillness creates margin, and margin creates clarity. Why silence feels uncomfortable. Silence removes distraction. And when distraction disappears, thoughts surface. And this may be scary for some people, but when you get rid of the distractions and the noise, you can actually think about things, and thoughts actually come to mind. That discomfort that you're feeling isn't failure. It's awareness. Stillness doesn't solve problems instantly, but it allows you to see those problems more clearly and honestly. All right, so let's try this. Let's be bored for 1 minute. Wild idea, all right? Let's be bored for 1 minute. Turn off all the screens, all your notifications, all the noises, any of the notifications, distractions, everything. Turn it all off for 1 minute. So you can set an alarm for 1 minute, and then once you start that, do all the things, turn it all off, and then start the alarm and just sit for 1 minute. Pause for 1 minute. Let your mind relax. Thoughts will come into your mind. Thoughts will come into your head, and that's okay. So go ahead and do that now. All right, welcome back. The next step is really what you do with that quiet and the thoughts that came up. I recommend taking account of those thoughts, taking account of the things that popped in your mind. Because you can solve those problems, you just have to pause and think about them. So you can write them down. You can write those thoughts down, taking account of them. You can talk about them. You can record them. Do something, but capture those thoughts. Account for those thoughts. The practice that you just did, the minute of reflection, the silence, and then the writing down, accounting, it changed your attitude, and it can be better for you overall. It gives you the space to think. It gives you the space to understand, and it gives you the space to actually be you. There is a great video that I'd like for you to watch after this video. It's about 6 minutes, so it's a little shorter than this one. It's linked in the description. So again, once you finish this video, please go over and watch Dr. Arthur Brooks, and he talks about boredom. He goes into more depth and more detail into boredom. It's going to change your life for the better. I highly recommend the video in the description from Dr. Arthur Brooks. Mental clarity over time. You don't need hours of silence. Some would say you don't really benefit from hours of silence, but you don't need hours of them necessarily. But you do need silence at times, and you do need consistency in that silence. So even a few minutes of quiet reflection each and every day slowly sharpens your judgment. It sharpens your patience, and it sharpens your awareness. So recapping quickly, we talked about the value of silence, stillness, and clarity. We talked about the distractions and all the things that come at us every single day that keeps us from thinking and pulls our attention in every direction. We went through an exercise of pausing for a minute, reflecting, and understanding what those thoughts are that came into your mind. So if you're interested in building simple rhythms that support clarity and focus, I dropped my 5 B's in the video description. Be faithful, be trustworthy, be disciplined, be courageous, and be a great husband. You can use them as a framework, a frame of reference in supporting your clarity and focus. Thanks again for watching, and if you find value in this content, please like and subscribe and comment below. I'll see you on the next video where I talk more about the aspects of character. As always, be faithful and be trustworthy.